I guess Pete's got a new bag. I wonder.
That mother... What's up, everybody? I am not Peter McKinnon's friend, and that's why he didn't send me his new bag to review. And why would he? He doesn't know me. This is not a dig on Peter. I love the guy. He's a big inspiration on why I started the channel, so why would he send me a bags review? I'm just salty that I don't know him well enough to get any of that cool pirate swag. But it seems to me that Peter McKinnon and Nomatic have set their eyes squarely on the likes of Peak Design. Why? Because they already have a very good everyday bag. And they have a sling. Interesting. So Peak Design's 30-liter everyday bag retails for $289, and their 20-liter retails for $259. Unlike the Peter McKinnon bag that only comes in black, you get a choice of 4 different colors with the Peak Design bags: black, charcoal, ash, and midnight blue. Now the outside of the Peak Design bag is going to be made out of 100% recycled materials in a 400D weatherproof shell. The bottom, though, is going to be an extra 900D just to give it a little bit more waterproofness, and as we all know, the more D, the better. The main compartment is closed with a top flap with a magnetic buckle in 4 positions, as well as side entry from both sides. You get 2 expandable external side pouches, and 1 magnetic and 1 zip internal pocket on each side. Also included are 3 flex fold dividers that you can use to section off gear at your discretion without the need to remove and rearrange the dividers. The rear compartment can also hold up to a 15-inch laptop and tablet with an extra internal pouch and 2 pockets. The laptop sleeve itself has an adjustable bottom that can be raised to make smaller laptops more accessible by keeping them from falling all the way to the bottom. There are sturdy grab handles on both sides and the top. The sternum strap can be clipped away to prevent it from flapping around. The shoulder straps articulate very well and can be secured with magnets when not in use. The external carry straps can also be tucked away out of sight for a cleaner look. Now let's talk about the good. All the materials are very premium feeling. They're good quality, good construction, the fit and finish is very nice as you would expect from Peak Design, and a lot of their features are very well thought out. The zippers are waterproof and really easy to use, and they also include a neat security feature. The loop can be undone and fed around the strap point and back onto itself to prevent would-be thieves from easily unzipping your bag. Is it the most secure? No, but it adds just enough friction to prevent you from being an easy target. The grab handles are soft and very comfortable to use. And it is decently waterproof. In a normal rainstorm I think this would hold up, but I wouldn't go so far as to say it is 100%. The flex fold dividers are ingenious and they provide a lot of flexibility, no pun intended, to be able to section off your compartments any way you like. One of my favorite things about the Peak Design bag is that it doesn't look like a camera bag. It just looks like a very nice, very modern and stylish everyday bag. It doesn't immediately scream, I have expensive stuff in here! Okay, things I didn't quite like about the bag. The shoulder straps on the Peak Design bag are a little thin, in my opinion, not as heavily padded and just like digs into my shoulders a little bit more than something like the Low Pro Tactic shoulder straps. These are a little bit wider, a little more heavily padded, and if I'm going to be using it every day, I want it to be just a little bit more comfortable. Like, these are good, but they could be better. Other things I don't quite like about it. While the outer surface is nice and it looks good, it does have a slight texture to it, and because it's rough, it actually traps in a lot of dirt, so that's dirt right there, that's all dirt, that's dirt. That's dirt along the bottom corners right there. And this is just from setting it down on my back porch, not even like actual dirt. And the problem is if you try and clean it with your hands or you try and clean it with a cloth, all that stuff still gets trapped in this texture. Like you get a lot of pilling from paper towels, your skin cells will get caught in here, so you really got to get it with like soap and a sponge. This is not 100% sealed. These zippers and stuff are, but this top flap is not secured in any way because it is just a flap. There is a possibility of water getting in if it comes at just the right angle, which it did leak in a little bit. So in a normal rainstorm, it's probably fine. But if you're ever moving around or your bag is sitting like this, water could definitely get in. So final thoughts, the Peak Design bag is a very great everyday bag that is very competent as a camera bag as well. Now, I am replacing my AER duffel, which I used to go to the gym, used to go to work as well. And now that I've picked up YouTube as a hobby, I have cameras and gear that I also need to carry around, so the AER duffel just doesn't work for me anymore. This Peak Design bag fills a lot of the features that I need. I wouldn't use it as a gym bag though. The nice soft materials on the inside, not easily washable, and would absorb a lot of stains and odors, so I would not do that with it. But if you're looking for a bag to take to the office, put your gear in, go for a quick hike, drop in a change of clothes and a dop kit, take it for a short weekend, this is a great bag for that. But what about Peter McKinnon's snack sling? Well, try saying that 5 times fast. Either way, Peak Design has got you covered with their own sling that you can fit water bottles, whole jar of cashews, jerky,
1 hour later,
potato chips, soda cans, all in this 10-liter sling that they have. And not only that, but they also comes in other sizes. They have the 10-liter, they have the 6-liter, and I think they have the 3-liter as well. And it comes in all those other everyday bag colors as ash, midnight, charcoal, and good old black. Now, it's tough to say whether the Peter McKinnon bag and the Peak Design bags are actually comparable because they're different sizes. The Peak Design bag comes in 20-liter or 30-liter variety, whereas Peter McKinnon's bag splits the middle at 25 liters. The Peter McKinnon bag also has add-ons that will increase the price. If you get the dividers, if you get the cubes, if you get the tech organizer, that will make it a little bit more expensive, whereas the Peak Design bag comes with the dividers at MSRP. But even given that margin for error, I decided to back Peter McKinnon's Kickstarter with just the dividers, and I was able to get early bird pricing, which by the time this video comes out will probably be gone. But if you are able to get in on the early bird pricing, you would pay roughly the same amount of money for the Peter McKinnon bag to get the same configuration as you would for the Peak Design bag. However, at full MSRP, the Peter McKinnon bag in any configuration is going to be a little bit more expensive than the Peak Design bag. But in the end, if you are able to get in on the Kickstarter early bird pricing, or you don't mind paying a little bit more money and you can wait, the Peter McKinnon bag will do you just fine, probably. I don't know. We'll see when I get one, and I'll love to review it for you. But if you missed out on the Kickstarter or want a slightly cheaper alternative now, then head over to peakdesign.com and grab yourself an everyday bag now, and a sling for snacks. Thank you all for watching the video. Let me know in the comments if you're going to hold out for that Peter McKinnon swag, or if you've picked up a Peak Design of your own, or if there are any other bags that you're using and you love right now, let me know. As always, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, support me on Patreon if you can, and until next time, geek out.